はい、はい、かおり先生。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。すみません、私、これから先生と面談があるので、その発表が終わってから退出してもよろしいですか？
OK。はい、わかりました。先生との面談何時からですか？
いや、大体、6時半頃ですけれども、その前になんか自分の研究のデータを整理する必要が。
整理しないの OK です。先生、これ、もう一枚あったっけ？一応ね。
名前はアンドリッツ。
アンドリッツ。まあ、日本語の。Right. Thank you for attending our information session. We will wait another couple minutes and then we'll start. でも、まだ長岡さん。長岡さん。Okay, it's 5 o'clock. So let's start. Thank you for coming. I'm Kaori Kuribashigetomi. I'm an associate professor of Nitobe College. So in order to prevent the coronavirus infection, we decided to have a disinformation session in Zoom. and then as well as YouTube Live. So the student attending a Zoom, but also some of the student are checking YouTube. Hello. Right. Thank you. Hello. Okay, thank you. So before starting our information session, there are the two things. Let's see. Sorry. So please visit our homepage, and then there is a upcoming event. And then when you check in up event, there is several documents. So today's my presentation file. Yeah, sorry, this is a program outline. That is my presentation file. And then also if you are planning to apply, you have to check in number 4 and number 5. So number 4 is like Nitobe College office try to tell you what's your you have to do when you apply. And then also, as I said, then please check in number 5, and then also as well as other document. So if we wanted to print out, if we want you to ask to print it out and then get in this document, you can visit in our Nitobe College office. This is the Windows 6. Okay, then let's start. So in the beginning, again, we wanted to start in our promotion videos. So let's, Sensei, please start.
To work in a team. In my laboratory, usually I work alone. So the chance to work in a team of people from different backgrounds is really interesting.
My best learning experience at Nitobe was working on different projects in a group. I was able to experience the actual business scene regarding project process and cross-culture teamwork. Presentation skill I learned helped me to pass the job interview, while the Meta Forum event broadened my horizon and showed me the possibility of my expertise.
I learned leadership in Nitobe College, but being a good leader took a lot of practice. I'm trying to establish a good relationship with students from different graduate schools. Nitobe College for graduate students is a special education program. Nitobe will develop students into professionals with knowledge and skills to work globally. Here, we have diverse students gathering from multiple graduate schools. Professors in Nitobe College are also from different graduate schools.
The program helps students develop their potential by improving communication skills in an international setting,
Different expertise from students will be applied, deepened, and enriched in this interdisciplinary program.
by broadening perspective through specialized knowledge sharing in an interdisciplinary environment, by developing critical thinking and problem-solving skills through an intensive team-based learning curriculum, finally, by creating a global network that supports lifelong career building.
The learning outcomes is based on 3+1 competencies. The ability for sustainable personal development to keep thinking about what to learn and how to expand the already acquired professional knowledge in response to different issues.
Team organization and management skill to use your own individual ability and knowledge into a team to lead the team and achieve a specific goal.
Knowledge sharing and application capacity to use what we learn as individuals and within team, bringing creative value to society as we need to recognize our role in society.
Last but not the least, all the competencies must be supported by the +1 competency, professional ethic, which is to make fair decisions as a professional when working with people having diverse value. Only with the right ethical sense, society will trust professionals like us.
Okay, thank you. So before starting the information session, I forgot to tell you one more thing. If you have a question, we have about 5:30, we have a Q&A session. But if you wanted to ask for the chat, the Zoom has chat system. So you can type your question and then we will try to answer during the information session. Like, I think it's one of the instructor, we send in a message to you. And then also the people who watching the YouTube, you can also send a message to YouTube channels. Okay, let's share my screen again. Okay, again, thank you for coming for information session. And since you're a master course student, and it's 2 years, but as you can imagine, 2 years is not long. So you need to actively improve your skill for next step after the master degree. So this is a, Shimada Sensei, do you mind to mute? Maybe I will do the mute. Okay. So we should know what kind of skill the current job is required for you. And then, so what kind of skill you will need to improve in 2020 and then beyond. So there is mainly 2 skills. One is we call the hard skills. This is you can learn for your department. So that is more expertise skills. But also you need to improve in your soft skills. That is like communication skill and then like listening and emphatic. So this soft skill, it's normally for the extra skill and then generally not taught in a university. But don't worry, you can improve in these kind of skill in a Nitobe college. So I listed the skill you need to improve. It's 2015 and it's 2020. So about 5 years ago, the company require more like skill for like problem solving, but 2020, they require you to have more like a creative thinking and critical thinking and creative thinking. So like improving like making ideas, producing ideas. So please thinking like so I listed in 10 skill, but how much skill you have right now? But if you cannot answer a lot, but don't worry, again, you can improve in a Nitobe college. So there is two main programs. One is called Foundation Program, and then one is called the Honors Program. So today I would like to introduce in more like Foundation Program. So this is open like spring and then fall. So this time in the fall, but the class itself is spring and the fall is same. And we accept 60 students. And then when you finish in the foundation program, some of the students, like 30 students, can go into the honors program. So one of the main future of the Nitobe College is that in all masters and the professional degree program student at Hokkaido University can join. So this is not the course for the particular department. So we open for the all department. So that means you can meet, all students from all different departments or also in a different background. So this is quite exciting. So here's the schedule for the class. So we open the class Thursday, 4:30 to 7:45. It seems quite long, but when you start in discussion and then with your peers, it's 3 hours. It's quite like quick. And in this time, we open a Zoom meeting. So one of the advantages that you can take in this class at your laboratory or at your home. So in the spring term, we also had a TA who attending this course from different countries. So this is one of our benefits doing the online. So you can, take in this class anywhere you want, basically. But the main point is this is the real time. So it's not the class for you watching a movie and then discuss later on. So you will meeting your pair in a real time and then discuss several topics. So this is a picture. We had like everybody join one like main room. That is like we are currently doing right now. It's like a Zoom, and then they have a breakout room, like a function called the breakout room. So we separate in each group, and then when the student go into the breakout room, you can discuss with your team members. So I would like to explain what we providing you for what kind of environment and method we have. So there's four main features. So one is we providing you to this microcom of international society. As I said, there is a lot of students from all different backgrounds and a different culture and then different sex and then also from all different department. And then also like for the bottom picture, you can see not only for the similar age, we have a system called mentor who already succeeded in society. They will come, some of them are Hokkaido University graduate. They will tell you what kind of career development they have, and then you can also ask them for the career, but as well as like, let's say if you are thinking open a company, you can also ask them, or like working a big company. So there is a variety of people, I mean, the mentor we have. The second is similar to the first one, but this is like a cross-disciplinary learning environment. So as I already said, one of the main feature for the Nitobe College, we accept not only for one or two department, we accept whole department. So 18 graduate school and 43 degree program. So you will meet in like a bunch of the students from a different department. And sometimes it's you will find when you discuss some topic, some student has a different idea and some of the student has, like each of you has a different idea because of the different background, but it's quite interesting to hear, a lot of different ideas. So, and this is our class is normally different from a normal class. It's not just lectures. So it's called the active learning. So we ask, as I said, that we have 15 minutes, about a 15 minute, like have a lecture, and then ask student to go to the breakout room, and then student will discuss by themselves. Of course, we will help you to have this discussion. So after the discussion, the end of the class, we asked the student to do presentation, so you can improve your presentation skill as well. So this is the top picture. This is on the Zoom, but we use an certain software called the Miro. So there's like a whiteboard on the online. So even though you're in the online, you can use kind of post it and then put in your idea to the whiteboard and then share your ideas. So one of the benefits for the online, you can also improve in this kind of skills. And then I know currently if you do job hunting and as a internship, most of the company they do in online. So when you if you take in a Nitobe college course, you will use to this kind of discussion system. So you will probably not afraid to join this like a discussion in companies. In fact, one of several students who already took in a spring term, they said this is one of the benefit. So they're when they have this internship, when they need to discuss some of the topic, they were so happy because they are already used to, and then they could tell other people their opinion quite easily. So number 4, you have a whole global network. You can create a global network. So as I already said, then we had a mentor system, and then you can discuss not only the for similar age in a whole variety of people. And then also after you finish in college, we have a alumni network. So you can expand your network. So this is the learning goal of Nitobe College. So we call the 3+1 competencies that is required in a global society. So number 1 is ability to attain sustainable personal development. That's it to yourself. And then the second is to skill team, organize, and the management. So that is to collaborate to others. And then third, and the capability, knowledge sharing, and the application for the society benefit. So we want you to think in how you can contribute in the society. And then the +1 is professional ethics. So that's the knowledge for you above these 3 competencies, utilize the above 3 competencies. But that is not only for the Nitobe College, but that is the competency through your lifelong. So we want you to develop you into the professionals with knowledge and skill essential to thrive the global world. So this is a little bit more detail for the schedule for the Foundation 1 program for the graduate student. So as I said, there's maybe I didn't say. So there's even Foundation program, there's 2 courses. One is starting in fall term, and especially for the orientation and first class is November 7th. So this class is you will learn the basic skill and knowledge to like team-based discussion and presentations. And then in the winter term, this is called the Foundation 2. To further improvement of required team-based learning skills through like application to concrete case studies. So a little bit more detail, like problems you will discuss with your team, like peers. So complete foundation 1 and foundation 2, you can complete foundation program. Then you can apply for the honors program. If you consider to apply, also I want you to check in a annual schedule, because we have some of the class, let's say first class, it's on Saturday, and then some of the class is also Saturdays. So please check in this annual schedule. So here is a couple of slides I wanted to show in, like the slide I use in a class. So you will, during this like a foundation 1, you will learn the skill like creativity and then critical thinking. And then this skill, it's not like suddenly come out, like you can practice and then improve. So we use brainstorming and then try to increase like generating idea. But not only just a simple generating idea, you will working with the team. So like you will combine some of the idea and then creating completely new ideas. But don't worry, you will practice. And then also like you can learn the skill, like how you can tell your opinion to your team member, and then summarize this like your idea, and then like improving some of the problem. I mean, like find a solution. So creativity and the critical thinking is always like back and forth, like a general idea and then analyze and then creating like new idea. And in foundation 1, and if during foundation 1, you will also learn like skill to presentation. So as I know in Zoom, you need to like improving a little bit of the different skill for the presentation, but main skill for the presentation is similar. So when you had attending a conference, even like we practice on the Zoom, but you can use this skill to the real like conference and others. So in foundation 2, that is a practical team-based learning. So mainly we are focusing this like organizing and management your project. So you will learn the project management skills to work effective and efficient as a team. So time management, you can also like see like how you set up the budget and the stakeholders. So I think today's information session in English, so maybe you're not necessary for the extra English class, but if you're thinking to, wanted to improve in your English skill, we have a special course. One is organized by British Councils. The teacher is from British Councils, so native speakers. So it's starting today. And then every Thursday, you can take in this class, but also like Nitobe College will organize intensive course. You will take in this course, but this is only maybe 2 times, and improving your presentation skills. So if you're interested in these courses, please check in for this practical English courses, please check in a handbook. And then for this intensive course, we will inform you during our classes. Right, so this is our Nitobe College instructor. This is me. So I'm even Nitobe College teacher. As you can see, we have all different background. It's me, I have an engineering background, and then I do research for the regeneration medicine and then micro nanotechnologies. And then Shimada Sensei, through his specialty is political science, and then Mihao Sensei is information science. And then one sensei, she's in behind beside me right now. She's doing education. So and then also Shimada Sensei and myself is a Japanese, but Mihao Sensei is Polish, and she one sensei is Chinese. So we have also like variety. And then we have class instructors. So we need to be college inviting a professor from all different departments, and then they will teach you so the foundation 2 program and then advanced 1 and advanced 2. So you will meet not only the student from a different department, but also you will meet in a teacher also from all different department. So this is our supporting system. So as I already said, then we have instructors, they need to be instructors, then the class instructors, but also mentors. And then one of the interesting things is we have a scholarship. So this is like if you go into the honors program, you will get in you can apply for the scholarship. And then we also have an online log system called the Nitobe portfolio. So I think this is almost the end of my presentation, and this is because this is a quite short presentation. If you wanted to ask any further, you can stay in a Zoom and then asking us directly today. But also we have you can send a message to us, send an email to us, and then we can set up another Zoom meeting, and then we can discuss in person. Okay, I'm so happy to meet you, and we are looking forward to seeing you at class. Right. So before moving to the Q&A, the student who took in a Nitobe College Foundation 1 and a honors program will tell you what she learned during the Nitobe College. Okay, Cece, please share your screen. Oh, beautiful.
Hello everyone, I'm Cici. I'm very happy to be here to share my learning experience at Nitobe College with you guys. Firstly, I want to do a short self-introduction. I come from Beijing, China. I'm in the School of International Media Communication and Tourism Studies. I joined the foundation program in Nitobe College from last year, and then this year I went to the honors program. The contents of today's presentation is like this. First of all, I want to introduce briefly about the relationship between foundation program and honors program. In foundation program, I learned about creative thinking and critical thinking methods. Generally about creative thinking, it's easy to come up with 1 or 2 ideas, but it becomes very difficult to come up with as many ideas as you can. About critical thinking, it's necessary to find a large amount of information and combine the actual situation to make a judgment. In honors program, I need to use these 2 ways of thinking flexibly to solve social problems mentioned by instructors, mainly divided in problem solving and problem funding. It seems like problem solving means you have to use creative thinking to find out solutions based on the real situation. And problem finding means you need to use critical thinking for finding the truth. So next, I want to talk more detail about my learning experience in honors program. Although the honors program was harder than foundation program, it became the most impressive and exciting experience for me in my study life. First part of the class, we talked about problem solving. My team focused on people who are working at home, have to do children's daycare and simultaneously work at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. We designed a new product called Kumitate Washitsu. which inspired from origami and camping tent. Based on different home area, we designed two types of them. Finally, we used SWOT analysis to analyze the possibility and risk of entering the market. Then, in the second part of the class, we focused on problem finding. It was gonna be more interesting because we did many field work. We discussed about the suitable choice of renewable energy for Sapporo City. After reading many research and based on my teammates' specialty, then we chose woody biomass. We built a hypothesis that biomass is suitable to Sapporo as a renewable energy. However, because of its low profit and high cost for customers, it was not developed in Sapporo. However, after the fieldwork, we found that our idea was too simple because time is limited, so I won't talk about it in detail. The fact is that it's a very complex issue, so we cannot just attribute it to cost problem. Because of the situation of COVID-19, our fieldwork just can be allowed by internet or the phone call. We invited specialists of woody biomass who are working at Hokkaido Research Organization and a manufacturing factory called Iwakura to join the meeting and interview. Then we asked Maria Mazu and Sapporo City some questions by email. Through the fieldwork, I really learned many knowledge and gained precious experience in my life. I heard from Watson said that in this semester, the class will still be held online. Maybe you guys are curious about the difference between online and offline classes. The similarity is the classes can proceed smoothly. The difference is on the online class, you can take it at anywhere and feel more relaxable and use your discussion time effectively without worthless chatting. On the offline class, you have more time to stay with your teammates to improve communication. Also, you can make more friends and grasp other groups' progress. In general, each has its pros and cons. Okay, after you got used to this kind of tools, you will feel that online class is convenience. Maybe some of them you have already used. Particularly, I want to introduce the Miro team. It looks like a virtual whiteboard. You and your teammates can draw or write anything on it. Also, you can use different colors to do brainstorming. Okay, you must be here today, have interest in Nitobe College and looking forward to learning something from this program. So do I. After the class, I found that I learned about leadership, accuracy of academic research, the importance of practice and thinking, time management, and etc. etc. This kind of things not only be useful in study life, but also can be used in the future work. Finally, I want to give you guys some advices. The first thing is time management. This not only means the time management in the class, but also including the balance between your research and the Nitobe College. Before the first class, instructor will show you the whole schedule of the class, so you can make a schedule in advance. Second, in the teamwork, you have to express your thinking and ask questions when you want to share your opinion or have any questions, because it will influence your teamwork and your enthusiasm for participation. Third one is thinking repeatedly whether you're speaking logically and convincing or not, because the discussion time is limited. When you want to show your opinion, you need to have evidence. If not, it will just be like expressing your feelings and become a meaningless speech. And maybe you would say that I don't know anything about my team's work. But even if you can contribute to the knowledge level, you can try to find a position that suits you when searching for information or interview or make PPT. something like this. Finally, if you have any questions, don't forget to ask help from instructors and TAs because they are so nice. So don't be hesitant, just join us. You will get unexpected gains from the Nitobe College. Thanks you all for your attention.
Thank you, Shishi. So normally starting the question Q&A for the general topic, but since the CC need to leave quite soon, so let's ask CC like any question for the student aspect. So anyone for attending for the Zoom or YouTube, do you want to ask into the student, not in to the teacher? Please, like say something, and then CC will answers.
Yeah, I'm very happy to answer your question.
Anyone? Okay.
But I don't know how to pronounce his name. iPhone の人
Okay. So we found one person like
raise the
raise your hand. Please start. You're in the mute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I'm a PhD student. So I'm worried if I can manage time to attend the class, but I really want to join the class. So is it so the timing? Will the classes be all online? For this semester, it will be online. Okay, so I was just wondering. I'm in the final year of PhD right now, so I was thinking if I can join the classes or not. So
So you are a PhD student.
yes, I am.
Okay. So this Nitobe College for this year is only for the master students.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
But maybe you can send us email and you can join as a TA. But
Oh,
we'll
really? Okay, yeah. If I can manage time, I can do
okay,
that.
that's great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Is there anyone who want ask Cici, like student? Okay. If not, Cici, thank you for attending for the information session. And then since you need to do some other things, so you can leave now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. So we a little bit behind the time, but okay. Let's say yeah. So as I said in the beginning, before you apply, you need to check in all document which already we posted now for our homepage. And then let's say if you have any question to ask, please stay. If not, you can leave. So thank you for attending for the information session. And then we all looking forward to meeting you again and not in the information session in the real Zoom. Thank you for the people for attending the Zoom and then also for the YouTube. See you soon. Bye bye. Okay. Anyone, any student who wanted to ask in the question? Do you have a question? Hello.